All right, let me double check my settings. So last night, I restarted my game yet again. I'm going to turn the music up because it's pretty music. It needs to be higher. I restarted the game yet again. Damn it. And so I've increased the amount of damage the animals can do to 1.5, like I said I was going to do. And I originally did 10 days for the season. It's too long. So I restarted again, and I made it 6 days. So welcome to what I have new. I used to live over there. The first time I played, I lived over there. And I'm situated in between Gustovia and Denica. I have been getting to know this wonderful lady over here. What's her name? Frida? I want to say Frida. Let's go and say hi to her, because I believe we just started a new day. I'm on day 4. Good morning from Australia. Looking forward to another year in this midnight. This midnight. It's not this midnight for us. It's tomorrow. But yes. I mean, it'll be fun. I mean, we're doing our drunk Pokemon stream. New Year's never consider, like, I never consider New Year's this greatest thing. So here, she has a 16% affection. You want to tell, oh, you're beautiful. You look as beautiful as the blue sky today. Affection +2. She's easier. So I'm noticing that certain characters do have a little bit of personality, by the way, in this. So I want to tell you something, beautiful lady. If I compliment her, she likes it. If I call her a bore, I think she's going to be not happy with it. What an amazing dress you have. It suits you very... No. We should go out and have lunch by the river sometime. Affection +10. Ooh, I know just the spot. It's really soothing. Just sit down by the river. Listen to the sound of the flowing waters. So she's approval 81, affection 28. I want to tell you something. You know, I don't want to talk about my money. I recently went hunting and actually took on a bear. It was a tough fight, but I succeeded at the end. That's not true, but let's tell her that. Affection +10. She likes me. I'll go now. Okay. Now, there's 2 guys over at that town. So another thing I've noticed from restarting the game 3 times now. 4 times? 4 times. The characters that appear in the towns, especially the ones that you could potentially recruit, they're all randomly generated. So I'm constantly seeing new people. Surprised she wanted to flirt with me when I'm at 31% smelliness. Yeah. I think I have the ability to make the wood shop now, actually. Let me see. No. Building. Resources. Woodshed. Need 6 logs. Total limit of buildings exceeded 4. I cannot do it yet. How goes the repairs? Okay. So now that some more people are here, I could repeat it again. I pulled 2 drives out of Isaac's computer. One of them was an older drive. I thought I had given him 2 new drives at the same time that I got my 2 new drives. Turns out one of them was a really old one that was in his original computer before I upgraded it. That one's a complete failure. I'm pretty sure I haven't even attempted anything. The other drive, the one that he was freaking out about, I pulled that and I've plugged it in externally after popping in the new drive. I can see every file on it, and I'm currently copying everything over. I don't know why it's failed within the computer. I'm not going to question it. I'm just getting rid of it. Like I'm replacing it. So Fubo will be restored, but not until probably tomorrow. It's taking at least 2 hours to copy over the files that Fubo is sitting in, or the drive, or the area that Fubo's sitting in. Freakish Emperor, thank you for the $5 donation. $5 does not replace a hard drive, but it's appreciated because it does basically go to that kind of thing. Thank you so much, Freakish Uproar. But yeah, no, I'm copying the files over right now. He should not lose anything. I've already found all of the title cards that he had backed up, and those are already copied over. I'm copying over everything else, and I have a little to-do list on his desktop. So we're doing a low-key stream this afternoon because I'm able to now, because it's copying, but I'm going to have to get up on occasion and double-check everything. I don't want to go there. So this is a resource hut that I built over here. It has the potential of holding 200... Forgot I put that there. It has so it has 500 storage it can hold. So we're going to put logs... The logs are heavy, so they usually need a lot of space, so I'm making sure they all go in here. I feel like you should be able to put them there or something, but you can't. The other thing is, so I have St. John's wort sitting in here. I have 48 of them with the intention if I was going to sell them. Let's do that. And let's go over there. So no heists? No, you should be able to do heists. I don't think Fubo keeps tabs on the points. I actually don't know. No, everything that Fubo had put together, everything Isaac had put together when he repaired Fubo is what's running. Old Fubo is being copied over to his drive. Now, another thing I noticed. So my complaints about the basket still stand. It takes 5 sticks to build a basket. Bodhi. I swear to God, Bodhi, get away from the drive. The spare drive, the one that I'm copying from, is on the ground right now, and Bodhi's just walking around it. Anyways. Now he's making noise. Isaac locked him out of the room that he's in, and Bodhi really wants some attention and love. I played with him like crazy last night. I was downstairs, I was watching YouTube, staying up late, and he was annoying me, so I kept on like having a string waved around the room, and he was just batshit insane for like hours, and he would not calm down. He was very happy. Do you have a quest? No. So he has an approval of 76. I'm creating a new settlement and I'm looking for good people willing to join me. I've heard you are building your reputation up. Keep going, I might consider your proposition. Do you have a minute? Nice weather we're having. Residents of your village. To encourage people into joining your village, you need to reach the right amount of Dynasty reputation points. You can try to convince them by building houses for them and talking to free people in the area who might like to join your growing settlement. People are much needed to help collect resources faster, look after the animals, cultivate fields, develop technology, and improve everyone's quality of life. I don't want to talk to her. I've noticed anyone with stuff over their heads is basically the people. He's got 97 approval, so we'll leave him. Oh. Who can I sell to? Not Agnes. Here, Falibor. Falibor is like the workshop guy over here. Is his computer all fixed? No. It's currently copying files over. So he has 17 St. John's wort. He's also a wonderful supplier of wooden ladles. He's got 53. Hey, do you have a minute? I just got back from working in the field. Oh. Hey, do you have... He doesn't like me. He's a very angry and upset person. So Isaac had 2 drives that was in his computer. Both of them were 2 terabytes. I pulled both of them because neither one of them are being recognized by his computer anymore. One of them, when I pulled it, I do not recognize the name of it. He's had that drive probably since before I've known him, so that one's probably failed. But I'll put it in later and take a look at it and see if I can see anything on it. The other drive is the Western Digital I had originally put in. That one is currently hooked up externally to his computer, and I am currently manually transferring files over. When I am done transferring the folders over, because there's some big ones it's transferring right now, which is why I'm able to stream, because it's going to take hours. When I am done, I'm going to reassign that drive, the old drive number, and hopefully the programs that are on his computer which are still looking for the old drive will suddenly click into existence and know exactly what they're looking for, because they're basically going to be pointing to the same drive letter, the same files. Now, I have these sticks. We need money. Look at my sticks. I have so many sticks. I have a collection of 57 sticks. What I was trying to say is what I did find is a stick you can sell for 1 coin per. A wooden ladle you can sell for 2 coins. Alpha Pine, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I mean, I didn't even think anything was upsetting about anything you had said. I had a hard time paying attention to a lot of the chat yesterday, especially when I was playing Star Wars Dark Forces, because chat was moving so fast. And I was trying to interact with chat, and some people were taking certain things that were being said, depending on, it didn't matter where it was coming from, they were taking things wrong. Some people were a little on edge for some reason. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. It bugged me a bit yesterday. I'm not worrying about it. Nothing you said bothered me. I don't know enough about Jedi Academy to really understand anything you had even said anyways. All I thought was that I thought Jedi Academy had a bunch of throwaway characters. I thought the concept of Jedi Academy was you just played the initiates. And I thought, like I said, they were all throwaways, like they're all customized and there's multiple different ones. I don't know. I haven't played it enough. I have to look into it. And I might even look into playing it on stream if I can find my discs. I know I have my discs somewhere. Basically, all became massive nerds during that Dark Forces playthrough. Yeah, no, and that's fine. The only thing I say is, like, when you become a massive nerd, when you become a massive nerd and you're engaging in conversation about anything that has a fan base, this happened during Harry Potter, this happens during Star Wars, it'll guaranteed happen during anything along those lines. Do yourself and everyone around you a favor, and sometimes take a step back and recognize that not everyone understands what's being talked about. And do your best to never get angry if someone apparently, quote unquote, upsets your idea of whatever in the universe. There were so many Star Wars books that were made back, like way back before Disney took over. I've heard that they're really good. I've never read them because I'm not exactly specifically interested in them. I've heard some of the summaries of some of the Star Wars extended universe stuff beforehand, and some of it was really sounds interesting, pretty cool. But fanboy anger is never something anyone should ever do for anything. Consoles, Harry Potter, anything. It's not worth it. Look at how many ladles we're getting. We are going to become the ladle makers. I am going to name this town Spoontopia. And once people become used to our labels, we will release the soup spoon. We will introduce the world to the soup spoon. And when people become used to ladles and the soup spoons, we will introduce people to a cup tied to the end of a stick. And when people say, isn't that just a bigger ladle? We will say, yes, but it's not, because it's a cup tied to the end of a stick. And everyone will be all like, oh my god, it's genius, it's beautiful. Oh my god, Spoontopia makes the best spoony, cuppy ladle thingies. Town, we're not going to be famous for soup. We're going to be famous for our ladles and spoons. You are a nerd on the Jedi Academy features of what the game has, but at the same time trying not to spoil the game without... I don't think there's much you can spoil except other than story. I know the basic concepts of how Jedi Academy is supposed to play. I want to play it. I do want to play it. Because I did like Jedi Outcast so much. I think at the time when it came out, I was so interested in something else that I didn't pay attention to it. Hey, show me your wares. You have 53 spoons, which is like 57 more. So by the way, I've noticed that they have a money amount. So he has 1,124 coins. He's about to give me 114 for 57 ladles. Thanks. I'm going to go now. Back to Spoontopia. So we currently have 288 coins. I also, because I increased the amount of time each season takes, because I'm still in spring and it's 6 days now instead of 3, I also increased the tax rate by 1.5. Because it only made sense that if I was going to have extra time, I should need more money. Maybe broccoli cheese. I want broccoli cheese soup. Oh my god. So good. Fan bases, lore, and story is there to be discovered and interpreted by the individual, not rounded up by a minority to be locked away into a town or where they could shoot down anyone else. Yeah, I mean, for things like the Star Wars universe and everything, people get very uptight sometimes, especially with the extended universe stuff, and not everyone knows all the information, and there's a lot of books out there, and since Disney took over and they basically, I think, and I have a feeling, the reason why Disney ended up wiping the floor and saying that all of it was no longer canon was they wanted to give as much creative license to whoever they brought in to expand on the universe as possible. Because if you have people tied down based upon like hundreds of books that were previously written by other individuals, what's going to end up happening is you're going to have all the fanboys sitting there and saying, you can't do that because in such and such a book and such a paragraph, this character did this, which makes your entire story obsolete. You do need to do your research better. I think that's why Disney sat there and said, no, fuck it, get rid of everything. It's just easier to keep track of stuff. But, I mean, yeah. What do I have? I have one moral mushroom. I have one St. John's wort. I'm going to put the St. John's wort in here. I have 16 sticks in here. I'm going to put those in the resource bin. Don't they change the basic lore like every 5 years? I don't... For Star Wars, I have no idea. Like I said, I was never big enough into Star Wars for me to care about that. Oh, I have my rabbit trap over here. So I have a field with 4 onion spots. Just 4. I made a big field because I was trying to get... Apparently, just making the field gives you farming points, which I needed to be able to build the food storage. And I wanted the food storage to be built in order to... get my building points up so that I could make the workshop, so that I could make the ladles, which then allowed me to build the resource storage, so that's why I have it as I have. Leather, fur. Put my axe away. Go to sleep. How many rabbit traps did you make around the village? You can only have 1. I don't know how you can expand on that. My technology is up. I can make a woodshed. I cannot build one yet. Hunting lodge. I can apparently make one now. Which means I can buy the schematic for a bow or a stack of arrows. I'm not going to worry about that because I can't really do anything about that yet. Sewing. Let me buy the ability to make... You know what? I'm not going to even buy the ability to make linen thread because I need flax for that. Alright. First thing we're going to do is get food in me because I'm dying. I have 7 roasted meats, 2 moral mushrooms, 12 dried meat, 1 flatbread, 26 normal meats, 5 apples. Here. Right there. 1, 2. That's not a whole lot, but that's fine. We're going to put that because that's the rabbit meat that we got. We have a bunch of the meat. We're going to leave it like that. We're going to go over here. I'm going to do this quest that I have where I have to talk to Dagobert. What Star Wars planet is this game set in, by the way? It's not very imaginative. This is the planet Britonia. It's very much like medieval England. In fact, all the people live like they're in medieval England, even though they all keep personal access devices in their pockets. I saw a great I saw a great meme online at one point. That someone had created. It's not a popular meme or anything. It might be well enough known, but I was laughing with it. It sat there and it had a picture of these angry people yelling at each other, and it listed them as Star Wars fanboys. And then there was another picture with people all like smiling at each other and being all like, "Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I get you." And it said it was Lord of the Rings fanboys. Because Star Wars people tend to fight, like, heavily. And, I mean, that goes for a lot of different things, including, like, Star Trek to some extent. Harry Potter, definitely. Where everyone just argues and gets angry at each other and is just constantly telling each other that they're wrong. Then you get the Lord of the Rings people, and they're like, "Oh, wow, the Silmarillion says what? Oh yeah, that's really cool. Oh, yeah." But, yeah. Hi, Nuggies. But yeah, no, I do enjoy looking at some Lord of the Rings lore at times. Whenever I can, I don't go out of my way for it, but if I'm trolling around on Imgur, trolling around, like just browsing through, there's occasionally one or two people that will post very long posts about the history that Tolkien had created for Lord of the Rings, and some of it's really detailed and really interesting. And it's kind of cool. Although I still, and yes, I understand that wizards are not really they're not wizards in our normal sense, and they're basically some sort of angelic-like beings. It makes me go so much, but at the same time, that's the way he created it. How was our Christmas? Our Christmas was good. I don't know about everyone in chat, but Isaacs and my Christmas was enjoyable. We had to leave the families earlier than I would have liked Christmas night, but it's fine. Isaac's little brother was annoying him a little bit at one point. That's the brother that went into the army that is now back right now for the holidays. The spear's arc, the further away you are, that's why I aimed a little bit above the rabbit. I've also noticed sometimes where I'll throw the spear and it goes over and beyond my target, and that gets really annoying. But yeah, I don't think, speaking of Lord of the Rings, I don't think Isaac's actually seen all three of the movies. Unfortunately, the only versions I have, because God knows why I wanted to do it, and I kind of wish I hadn't, I have only the extended editions. And I think each of those is like 4 hours long. So going through the extended edition movies is a 12-hour experience for the entire trilogy. But yeah, it definitely covers more of what was in the books that was taken out of the movies. I think it takes them an hour to get out of Hobbiton if you have the extended version. Like, Frodo sits in Hobbiton for an hour. But the funny thing is that if you don't know much about Lord of the Rings stuff, or even what the books, the movies are based off of... Oh, shit. Give me that. Fuck. It's okay. It's okay, pig. No. Go away. I'm gonna hit you with an axe. Hit you with an axe. The animals do 1.5 more damage. But if you don't know anything about the books or anything, I think Frodo actually stays in the Shire after Gandalf goes to learn about the One Ring. When he goes to research it, I think he stays there for a good 15 years before Gandalf comes back. So the 1 hour definitely makes you feel it more. I managed to chop down a tree and make a spear in time to do this. I can't see what everyone's saying. I'm sorry. I missed something. Hold on. Let me scroll up and read. Christmas was fine. He had a little excitement Sunday with a turkey fryer, but other than that, it was a good break. You hope everyone had a good Christmas. Thankfully, your Christmas did not end with your sink breaking like Thanksgiving did this year. Oh my god. That reminds you of one of the YouTube videos. You forget the channel titled "If Tolkien was like his worst fans," and at one point Tolkien asked the other characters, "What language do your trees speak, bro?" Did you hear that Amazon Prime is going to make a Lord of the Rings side story that the original author was going to make? You don't think he completed? You mean Tolkien? Oh god, I hope not. I worry about anything that's made on behalf of Tolkien. Usually the Tolkien estate will not allow people to just do that. I think the only reason they allowed Hollywood to get their hands on the trilogy for Lord of the Rings was because they promised to do it justice. I do not like what was done to The Hobbit. The Hobbit went far and beyond what the book originally was. The Hobbit I actually read when I was younger. I think 8th grade it was a reading requirement. And my dad was very big into Tolkien. So I kind of had him filling in backstory and stuff. The Hobbit was really good. I don't like what they did to it in the movie because they felt the need to add in an antagonist that did not exist. I mean, that orc did exist. I'm talking about the first one because I never saw the other ones. I was so annoyed with the first one. The orc did exist, but the orc was killed by Thorin's father in the war way in the past. The orc was not still in existence. He was not needed. I don't know why they threw him into it. They made up a bunch of stuff that they threw into it, and they mixed timelines, and it was fucking weird. Anyways. Gotta scroll up. I'm not peeking up. You enjoyed the films despite knowing nothing about the setting prior to watching them. You think all of us fantasy nerds are kind of indebted to Tolkien for the world-building template we take for granted? Yeah. I mean, he laid the groundwork that a lot of other fantasy genres picked up. You had a good quiet Christmas. Bowl of cherries and salmon was your main meal. I remember you mentioning that. Also, you've got yourself a PS4 game earlier a month, Ghost of Tsushima. I have not looked at anything with regards to Ghost of Tsushima or played it, and I've heard it's supposed to be fantastic. What are your impressions? Yeah, it was super duper dead. Zombie orc. Yeah. Okay, so there's 2 people here that I have. Wolfram, what do you want? Dagobert's in the fields. Can I help you with something? Listen, I need some crafting materials. Sure, give me the list. What do you need? I don't know. He needs 4 logs. That's easy. He'll give me coins and Dynasty reputation. Yes, please. Hey. No stranger anymore. I'm Rasimir, nephew of Jordan. Moved into this valley some time ago because he said, hey, stranger, what are you doing on my land? Well, if you're really Jordan's nephew, it can't be too bad after all. Is there any proof of that? A proof? Well, my mother told me he had a scar on his left cheek and an awkward way to get on and off his horse's back. Oh, I've already read this on stream. I'll skip it. He wants me to get him logs. I forgot about that. Okay. First, I need to get the other guy some logs. I'm also in desperate need of food. I might have to buy some because I'm low. And I'm only going to last 1 more day. Actually, I think if I sleep here, it might switch over. On Christmas night, you watched A Christmas Carol 1971 movie animated. The art style was really good. Ooh. Cool. My mother's favorite Christmas Carol is probably my favorite Christmas Carol, and I'd have to look up and see who played Scrooge, because you can identify the movie based on Scrooge. It's a really well done one. That and A Muppet Christmas Carol was always good. I remember seeing that one when it came to the theaters, because I'm that old. But Muppet Christmas Carol is fantastic. Here, let me go and get this to that guy. Dagobert wants 40 logs. Oh, fucking hell. Feel free to not read your ranting. You're just mouthing off. You're allowed to. Hold on. Wolfram. You heard that about The Hobbit. It felt like they really wanted to recreate the high fantasy action Lord of the Rings trilogy, whereas the Hobbit novel didn't really fit that kind of... The Hobbit novel was made for children when Tolkien wrote it. Tolkien wrote it with the intention that it was meant for children. And then I think he ended up writing Lord of the Rings with the intention of doing it for adults. And so when he did it, there's something about how he had approached the publisher, said he wanted to expand on the lore of the world, and he wanted to make something that was more adult and was going to be darker. And I think originally the publisher didn't want it. And then turned around later on and just said, yeah, go ahead and do it. And part of the reason why, like, Tolkien is the quintessential master creator with regards to worlds. Like, when I was playing the Harry Potter games, I criticized and said, you can really take J.K. Rowling's worlds, and as J.K. Rowling, as an author, made a great story, but she cannot create a world to save her life because she has no consistency. Especially for large amounts of information. She constantly forgets certain things exist. Cough, cough, Crookshanks. She constantly changes her rules and things that she ended up putting into place, or she ends up trying to change, I don't know, pick a topic. Anyways, Tolkien doesn't do that. Tolkien is ironclad for the most part. I don't think I've ever heard him not being ironclad. You have some of your logs here. I gave him 4. I'm gonna need another axe because it's gonna break. What am I missing? stones. Yo, I need some stones. Feathers. I don't really need to be picking up feathers, but I can't find stones just by looking for them. I'm gonna have to just look down for them. I'm really upset I don't carry some stones. Does this count? No, it's too big. And I can't make a pickaxe yet. This is a stone. I think. No? How does this not count as a rock? What's Robot Chicken? Robot Chicken's amazing! JK's Rolling's World of Wizardry setting didn't do a lot for you, but I appreciate for turning to people appreciate fantasy. I love the Wizarding world in general. I love the concept of it. I know it changes constantly. Because like I said, she can't keep track of whatever she's created. But I love the concept of it. I love the Harry Potter storylines. I love the whole concept behind the Harry Potter storylines. Yes, the whole thing can fall apart and fall to pieces very quickly and easily if you overly dissect it, as we've seen multiple times. As Izik's pointed out, Izik hates the Alohomora spell. He's like, what's the point in a fucking lock if a wizard could just point a wand at it? He's all like, why do wizards lock anything? And he's right. But I still love the Harry Potter universe and I love the concepts behind it. But yeah, and I'm looking forward to Hogwarts Legacies quite a bit. I'm really, really hoping it's going to be an enjoyable, fun time. Robot Chicken, it's been too long. I love Robot Chicken. The only reason I think of Robot Chicken is because Izik's been introducing some people to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and we just got to the episode with Oz. And if you haven't seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Oz is a character that is played by Seth Green. And every time I see Oz, all I think of is Robot Chicken. Because Seth Green. Because he's the creator of Robot Chicken, if you missed that. Where? Okay. Didn't fall over. I've had that happen a few times already. Oh my god, I'm carrying too many things. Robot Chicken, it's been too long. Yeah, it was like 11 years ago. You seen that particular one of Star Wars? I love Robot Chicken. God, I used to go out of my way to try and find Robot Chicken stuff. It's just fucking fantastic. Robot Chicken was a late night, not stop motion sketch show. Usually using cheap materials and old toys, especially toys they could find at cheap places. 8 logs. Done. So I'm gonna have to other campfire. Boop. Because I saw my food. She used to watch Buffy when it was on TV in the early mid-90s, yeah. One of our first... Izik is a very, very big fan of Buffy. One of our first Christmases together, when we moved in together, I got him the full DVD collection of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV show. The one thing I also knew when I got that disc set is that you cannot watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer in the remade, remastered HD version. The remastered HD version got rid of lighting. They changed the lighting to try and make it more HD, and you can see things that you're not meant to see within the show. It also changed the aspect ratio that the show was shown in, which causes you to see some things off to the side that you were never meant to see, including a boom mic on occasion from when they were recording. So I specifically got the version that was as if it was being watched on the TVs at the time. So it's low quality, and it's in the 4:3 aspect ratio. Izik has someone he watches on YouTube that goes into very minute detail and introspectives and picks apart each of the episodes one by one and showcases what was so brilliant about them, what was not good about certain ones. And when he was doing that, I watched an episode with him on why the HD remastered was one of the worst ways you could watch Buffy. Cooking on being skewered on the end of a sword over an open fire is one of those weird things you've always wanted to do IRL. Except that was on a skewered on a stick. They mocked me when they heard I collected dolls. They laughed at me when they saw me playing with them. Now they pay me to watch me play with dolls. Yeah, that would be a Seth Green comment. Like, Seth Green is hysterical. Ugh. Watching 90s stuff in HD has its downsides. Ironically, a lot of the 70s BBC dramas you like to watch look better because the set design was much more heavily informed by theater. Oh yeah, it was artificial looking, but a good one. Here's some more of your logs. You have 11 out of the 40. I'm just chopping down the trees around their town for this. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. Let me find out who... Matilda. Come here. Because she sells things. Ah, fucking hell. She's inside. Show me your wares. Hey, Matilda. Wow, look at all the stuff you end up selling. This is great. I'm going to sell you 87 sticks. Thanks. I'm going to go now. Bye. When do I get a horse? I don't know. I've restarted this yet again. I'm in the first year. I'm in the first season still. I'm in spring. I keep restarting it to try things. Now, keep in mind that when you save right now, it shows you the current version. So one of the updates is probably going to bork this anyways, which is why I'm not going to plan on like streaming it for much longer. I'm more curious to see what the game can do, and the more I play it, the more I'm relaxed with it, and the more I like it. I was going to leave some comments for the devs in Steam. They do have a section within the comment section under discussions for ideas and for upgrades and things to change in the game. There's so many, though. I feel like mine would get lost, and I just feel like it's not worth it. Like, someone's got to have mentioned it already, and I don't feel like going through the comments to see what people haven't mentioned. I've also noticed that most people are translating their comments into 3 different languages, so I think the devs might speak multiple languages. I don't know. There's no horses on planet Bretonia, whatever it's Dilly called it. Yeah. Here, have some more. 17 logs. How smelly am I? 31%. Whatever. I don't live here. I see a rabbit or a fox. It's a fox. There are horses at some point. You have to unlock the ability to ride horses, I've noticed. I don't know where you get a horse. I'm assuming the towns that you go out to explore at have different animals. Including a horse somewhere. Guaranteed. I just don't know which one has it because I haven't seen one yet. But I do know that horses are in this as of the last major update. Okay, we're gonna do craft another stone axe. Also, I want to check on my levels. Yep, thought so. Crafting knowledge, handyman work. All these are works in progress. Shit. So I guess we're just upping our crafting knowledge. Okay, that's fine. Ugh. He's still in the field. That's fine. Every time you chop down a tree, it seems like you have a better chance of getting feathers. Heard a fox? Yeah, there's a fox back there. Oh no, DJ, look away. I'm gonna kill that fox if it comes near me. I'm gonna murder it horribly. The last one I found, I put a stick through its head and then one through its ass. You probably would be all like, oh, that's kinky. Why does your character care about smelling? It's medieval times, no one bathed. They did bathe. They very much bathed. Like, there's a lot of misnomers about different time periods, especially the medieval time period. on how people did things. They even had forms of deodorant that they used. The general peasant class, the people didn't smell, the area smelled, and it was partly because of where they ended up dumping their feces and everything like that. But they were also cautious on it because they did know that that stuff was dirty and they didn't want to put it near stuff that they were going to need to use for drinking or for farming. So they were very cautious on those kind of things. But at the same time, there were times where they just didn't have a whole lot of choices. It just depended on the area. Kinga? Who the fuck is named Kinga? Ugh! Dagobert! But yeah, there's a few history YouTube channels that are really good that go over a lot of time periods, like medieval times, and it's really interesting to see and hear about it. I've noticed you have to watch multiple different ones because there's new information that pops up that gets mixed with old information, and old information that just overlooks the new information. So you kind of have to watch all of them and kind of just like put it together and figure out what everything is. It's kind of like researching for a term paper, which I kind of feel like you have to do a lot these days because a lot of people, when they look at a video, they just are all like, I found it on the internet. I just assume that's correct. And I'm like, please stop. It's not how reality works. Here, would you like some more sticks? Because these are kind of heavy. Thanks. 29. I'll go down. Goodbye. I don't need the sticks. History lessons with Dilly. Yeah, I'm a little rusty on it because it's been a while since I watched them. But most of the information I got was from multiple different videos I watched. Someone recommended to me watching, what was it, a farming thing within a certain time period. I have it like bookmarked or something on my YouTube playlist, and I still haven't seen it. Because at the time I had mentioned that I found a YouTube channel that's also basically TV documentary type channel where they had gone through and there's a project over in France that I think is 20 years long, and there's something in like year 11 or 13 or something where they are building a castle from scratch by hand using only the techniques that were used at the time period to build it. So they had to pick a specific area. They had to get permission, obviously, from the local government, being like, yo, this is a project we want to do, and by the way, it's going to create a castle, which can then later be used for touring and stuff. History lesson, we could talk about the 90s. Oh my god. I paid, like, no attention to the 90s for the most part, just TV shows. Has Dilly got a girl yet? I have Frida. She's in the town. She likes me. But, no, I haven't gotten her officially yet. Ooh, food. I just noticed my food. There. Dagobert. I've got more logs. 35 out of 40. Oh my god. I might actually be able to get these before night. Here, this tree always has 3, and a birch tree usually has 2. What happened to Berta? She vanished when I restarted the game. There are better ways to waste time than an old-timey castle. Well, it's a history. It's a historical group that's doing it. So they're doing it for just research purposes, for recreation purposes, for understanding and seeing how people lived at in those time periods. It's really, really interesting to see, and they've gotten really far. Like, the castle's almost entirely complete, and it's really cool to see because each one of them is assigned like a unique task similar to what they did at the time period. So certain people are really good at certain things in comparison to what other people are good at. Like, they have one person that's in charge of the quarry and in charge of crafting the stone and everything. And it's just also interesting to see how many different people talk to Matilda. I should have read what he said. You must be nearly starved after all that hard work. Here, have a hearty pork pottage. That smells, and some soup. That smells delicious. Can I have the recipe? Well, it's a family secret. Shame on you. Nevertheless, I thank you for the meal. I'm gonna have to talk to Unagast, but the way this game works is the moment the season changes, that's my campfire, you're teleported home. So if I sleep here at the campfire, which a bunny rabbit has decided to take up residence at, I should wake up at my own house. Damn it. These spears are not super accurate, I've noticed. Like, you can get pretty good, but not perfect. Sleep. Speaking of history, does anyone watch any good history channels on YouTube? I'd have to look. It's been a while since I've watched some. But there's a few of them that I've found. So I'm back here. Chapter 3, Good Morning, My Neighbors. Complete some quests. I've already completed one. Unagast's story I have to work on. So I need to talk to Unagast. I have one potage. Oh god, the potage. Roasted meat, morel mushroom. One soup, St. John's wort. Fur. Leather. Sticks. Here, let's go put this in food storage. I don't know if food storage means anything in particular. 87%. I feel like it goes bad slower when it's in food storage, but I'm not certain. Drunk History was nice, but they stopped it. I've seen one or two of Drunk History. I thought Drunk History got some things inaccurately done. I thought. I might be thinking of something else. Like, I remember watching some of Drunk History, and I thought some of their information was contrary to other things I was hearing from other things. But like I said, I might have been thinking of another channel. I think I got bored of Drunk History. Oh, you know why I got bored of Drunk History? Because when I watched it, they're not drunk. They're all acting. I started realizing, I'm like, that's not how someone acts when they're drunk. I'm all like, and if they were that drunk, they wouldn't know. Like, no. It was basically actors faking it being drunk. Hi, EQB. So that when they're done making the castle, do we pay them? Oh my god. You watch the Timeline World History Documentaries YouTube channel, they're really good history videos. I think I know which ones you're talking about, Noogies. I think that might be one of the ones I've looked at. Alright. So Frida is the... Hey, we got two new guys. Hey, Edbert. Hey, do you have a minute? Have you seen that? What a day of... Okay, those always have bad responses. Hey, do you have a minute? I just got back from work in the field. Tough job. Approval +5. Hey, do you have a minute? So if you say, have you heard any gossips lately, most people get really pissed off with the whole, like, why do you take me for some sort of person that just talks about my neighbors? And then if you say, what a day, I've been working hard almost nonstop, but I know my hard work will pay off. You know what they say, early bird gets the worm. All the medieval people are all like, no, I'd be rich by now if that was the case. And then they get pissed off. But yeah, no. You came to this land recently, you don't know anyone here. What can you do? I want to tell you something, beautiful lady. You look as beautiful as the blue sky today. Affection +2. I want to tell you something. You should go out to have lunch by the river. She has an affection of 50. Hey, do you have a minute? How's the job? I hope you're doing all right. Approval +5. Okay, I'm going to just go. Let's talk to Unagast. It is officially... Let's talk to Alwyn. Alwyn, what are you doing? Hi, what's new with you? Very hot day, isn't it? Nothing's new. I have a lot of work to do just to make my life too easy. My water skin is leaking. Well, that's very sad. Can't you just buy a new one? This is my favorite. I'm attached to it. Maybe I can help you somehow. You must be very busy with all the work and everything. I actually could use some help. To the west of here is a village where they have a sewing. Sewing. I don't think it's called a sewing. It might be, but I don't know. Can you go over there and talk to the sewer to repair my water skin? Of course, that doesn't seem like an excessive request at all. I'll be back when it's repaired. Fucking hell. That's the place I was at recently. I don't want to go over there right now. But I need to, like, do some of this neighbor quests. My flirting skills have improved. I've noticed that each character has something slightly different. Can I help you with something? I'm really thirsty. Could you get me some water skin? Sure, I'll be back in a moment. I'm sorry, does she want a water skin? She wants a water skin. 82 coins and 20 Dynasty reputation. I'll end up giving up my water skin to her? Fuck. Have it? Yeah. Thanks, have a nice day. Fucking. I needed that. I'm really thirsty. Can you give me the... Thanks. Can I have it back now? So was the spark that started the castle build Game of Thrones, because that doesn't end well. How did it go with Denica? Well, they're prepared and safe now. They're the ones that are building for the wolves. Same here. A simple, yes, a simple palisade, I presume. Yes, and I think Dagobert is a man who is not afraid of wolves. Wait for further events. I want to buy from... Can I help you with something, Rosalina? Lately, a lot of dangerous animals have been spotted at night near our village, and our people are getting anxious. Fucking hell, I don't want to do this. Yeah, whatever. Sure. We're in the middle of summer. I need seeds. Adelina's over here. There she is. So, show me your wares. I think carrots can be planted. Okay, what can be planted in the summer? Sown in autumn, harvested in spring. Wheat. Sown in spring, harvested in autumn, or sown in autumn, harvested in summer. I don't have the ability to break this down right now, I don't think. Onion. Planted in spring, collected in summer. Carrots. Planted in winter, collected in summer. Shit. You know who it is? I'll go now. I need Unagast. I need flax. Come here. Show me your wares. Flax. I don't want just flax. I want flax. Water skin, 200. The water skin I fucking gave her. God damn it. Shit. I'll go now. Who the hell was that? Solomire. Hi, Rekudo. 30 players moving one stone block slowly for miles at a time. Oh my god. For an accurate pyramid building. That doesn't sound like fun. You love the nature in this game? Yeah, it's good. It gets really good. Show me your wares. He has fertilizer. Buy. 5. Here, let's buy 6 fertilizer. Borowa. Wait for further events. Alwyn's story will track. Into the wilderness. Build a hunting lodge. Hunt fox. Hunt boar. Gives me 100 dynasty reputation. Can I even do that right now? Survival. Yes, I can. What is my smelliness like? 2%. You never knew people did experimental archaeology in Minecraft. I didn't either. I'm all like, that just sounds boring to me. But I mean, I'm interested in looking up people building a castle by hand in real life. But then I'm all like, oh, they're doing it in Minecraft. I'm all like, and? Probably because it doesn't take the level of skill it takes in real life. It's just, it sounds so odd to me. But I mean, if people find it fun, I'm not gonna knock it. But it still sounds odd to me. I'm getting straw because I'm gonna need it for a roof. They probably did and said this is stupid and the creepers keep Well, I mean, you can also turn off the creepers, can't you? I'm pretty sure there's a mod that just gets rid of creepers the moment they spawn. I know that there's ways to do that. I personally have never liked it. As much as I got aggravated the last time I was playing with Isaac and a creeper like blew up the front part of my tower and I had to rebuild that part. I prefer that because it gives it a certain level of interest to the game. It keeps me from being bored. Like, this game doesn't really have much in the way of... I really wish this game is supposed to have events and everything. I don't know to what extent the events go into. I have seen when we played it yesterday that during the summer months, during the seasons, different events can change the way the weather functions. But it seems to only start happening after your first year. So the game gives you a good first 1 year to get used to everything. And as long as you do your quests, you actually get winter clothes. Hello there, can I help you with something? Help, I have a hole in my roof. I'll give you what you need. What does he need? 13 straw. I'm actually carrying 16. Hey. I've got what you asked for, and he gave me a wooden hammer, 10 Dynasty reputation, and 3 apples. Okay. Hey, Ida, can I help you with something? Can you help a lady in need? What is it about? I lack a few coins to pay the tax. Can you spare me some? However, I can't reward you with anything but my gratitude. Don't worry, I'll get you the money. Beggar. 29? But she gives me 30 reputation, of course. Here you go. My savior, I'll remember your name till the end of my days. May the luck always be on your side. Thank you, and may good fortune be with you. Honestly, without the Dynasty reputation going up, you can't build more buildings. You're limited based on your Dynasty reputation. Okay, extraction knowledge. I always try to get one of these, but I'm not at level tier 3 yet, I don't think. What am I at? I have 1 talent point here. Yeah, I'm not there yet. Extraction knowledge, it'll just go up faster. And then here, I have Survival Sense and Survivalist. We'll do Survivalist. It's lower water and food. Droppage. Whatever. You love ancient Egypt. You watch tons of documentaries about ancient Egypt. The art of ancient Egypt. The statues, everything. I was big into ancient Egypt when I was younger. But, I mean, I was younger, so I never really understood every tiny little thing I saw. Is that a penis reference? Now sell her back some sticks to get your money back. Why would I sell her sticks when I can sell her ladles? I have to go to Denica. Deliver to Matilda, one of Alwyn's water skins. Here's something I want to look at. How do I make water skins? Oh, I could buy the cabbage. That's what I wanted to make. Who has cabbage? I want to buy that. And I have meat with gravy. We're going to buy that. Sewing. So, in order to carry more stuff, you need containers to be equipped on you, like a pouch. Pouches that you have and everything else that you equip actually make it so that you can carry more things. I need to see how I can make a water skin. Water skin? Hello? Tavern 2? Smithy. Sewing 3. Simple bags, felt hats, large horse saddle bag. Oh, come on. Maybe it's under sewing 1 and I just missed it. Simple horse. Maybe it's not under those. Woodshed. Simple house. Oh yeah, I can make fences. I forgot. Hunting lodge. Fishing. Can I just make one? Maybe I could just make one right now. Maybe I just need my workshop or a sewing. Creatures that only live to explode in your face could be taken that way. At least they have 2 eyes. Oh, yeah. Berry time. It's that time of year where I can get berries. And berries increase your thirst as well. So they're kind of really good, but it's the only time of the year you can get berries is summer. Hi, Born in Rainbows. I praise you and your existence, and thank you for being here. For without you, we are nothing. Also, I'm pausing to look at Isaac's computer. Be right back. Ah, shit. All right. Finished copying one thing. Now I'm copying over something else. New Year's is almost here. Yeah. Bodhi is fixing his computer. Surprisingly, Bodhi is actually on that chair. With Tiger, actually. I know there's a rabbit trap over here. Where's my rabbit trap? Where the fuck is my rabbit trap? There it is. I'll leave those right now. Water skin 2 out of 4. For straw here. Take these apples. Fertilizer, straw, fur. Let's see. Straw. Not the fertilizer. Okay. Feathers. Fur. Can I... Let me see. Workshop bench. Stone tools, wooden tools, wicker, and wooden. I'm gonna need a sewing. I bet you anything if I just make a sewing. Building. Resources now. Crafting. Sewing. Need 8 logs. Just 1K for you. Chaos. Bodhi and Tiger have always worked together, sort of. I'm trying to go this way so I can get some water. That's how you drink. By still moving. Can it be gay serenity instead of gay chaos? I've got to check on his computer on occasion. So it locked up because it was trying to copy a folder. It couldn't copy over, but it was a gibberish folder. There was no need for it. I'm trying to copy over. I really hate how Windows 10 handles it at times, where it locks down the security on certain folders and folders names. I get the concept. They're trying to keep the average person who does not know enough about computers from fucking with their computer enough to, like, completely stop their computer from functioning. That's fine. Those of us who know what we're doing, it just causes extra unnecessary steps that are a pain in the ass. Anyways, he has a program files and a program files 86 folder on his old 2GB drive that I'm trying to copy over. I can't just copy the entire folder. I had to manually make a whole new program files and then manually go in and say, take every folder inside of there and copy it over here. I don't even know if I need every folder, but it's like either copy every folder or sit there and try and pick through all of it. Unfortunately, it's probably going to grab a Steam Apps folder, which means every Steam game that was installed on his 2GB drive, which is going to be a pain in the ass. But whatever. How many spears do I have? 3, 4, 5, 6. That's okay. I don't really encourage a lot. I have not been hunting much in this game, in this playthrough. Oh, full moon. What? Rainbow fire? What? Bringing in the new year with a full moon, so maybe... Oh. Everyone will be a werewolf on the 31st, we'll clean up the mess. Bunny. That's gone. I don't need the bunny rabbit anyways. I keep catching them on my own. Once you scare a bunny rabbit, they're as good as gone. Those bunnies get. I'm not going after the buck or the deer. I'm not going after them. If I run across more boar on the way here, there. You're not sure what chat is at the moment. They're talking about... Oh, hey, they built the Palisades. They did. Huh. These are all the logs I harvested. You're welcome, you dumb fucks. Let's go find Matilda. This guy looks like he's not wearing any clothes. Hey, do you have a minute? How's the job? I hope you're doing all right. Hey, do you have a minute? How have you been? No. How's the job? Nice weather we're having. How's the job? How have you been? Never mind. All those are bad. Alright. My friend's water skin broke. I'm looking for someone who can repair it. I can repair it. As far as I can tell, it won't be particularly difficult, but I'm missing materials. Leather, I think a few pieces will do. These forests are full of wildlife. Fucking hell. You think I could have had some leather? Hunt deer or boar? How about these? Yeah, there's deer over here. Wade will clean up the hair. He'll keep all the bags of hair in a special room in his house, and it'll be called Precious. What? Hitting the up key is much faster than typing it out. Well, yeah. My axe broke. That's fine. That's what that weird sound was, if you were wondering. I had another axe. I'm making 3 more spears, because if I'm trying to go after... 1 deer will be... It should be enough for the 4 leather. If not, I want as many spears as possible for whatever I'm going to be dealing with. I already saw some deer here. I like how I was like on the way here. I was like, I don't want to hunt deer. Now I have to hunt deer. Whatever. I'm going to put this stick through its head. It's a fox in the distance. How are you still alive and fine with this? How are you okay with all this? When is drunk Pokemon a thing? That's going to be New Year's Eve. Isaac wanted to do it up until midnight, and my reasoning, you'll love this. No. Why? Because Animal Crossing has a countdown for New Year's Eve, and I'm fucking gonna count down into New Year's with my goddamn villagers. We will probably start about 8 p.m. Eastern time and go up to, at maximum, 11 p.m. You get back here. Honestly, the fox would do too. Get over here. I'm gonna lose you. How is the spears not sticking in this one? The fox isn't going to give me leather anyways. It'll give me fur. God damn it. I think I might have lost it. That was way too much damage to deal to it. To have lost it. I don't... It's probably this one. At least that one has the spear in it, so now I can follow it. There goes the fox. Fur, yeah. Look at all the wooden spears. Trying to find my all my wooden spears. Oh my god. You heard the noise of the bathroom. We had to check, uncheck. Nothing there, thankfully. Rip fox. Yeah, the fox needed to die. There we go. But like I said, the fox was only fur. It's running slower. Running slower means it's as good as dying. Where'd it go? That better be it. It's not it. Fucking hell. God damn it. Cautious on mentioning other streamers in the chat, please. Because we don't like mentioning other streamers in the chat. There's multiple reasons for it. Let's see. Of course I lost every spear. I had so many of them. Okay, where's the boar? There it is. The boar will have... The boar will have leather. There was a riot once. What? Guys, cool it, please. It's considered a sign of disrespect to go into a stream and start talking about another streamer. We also don't want to open up the possibility for people to be talking negatively about anyone, because we don't condone that kind of talk here. And just any mentions, any like references to, any allusions towards can cause potential problems. And it's also basically, if we're here, we're spending time together. We're here for this stream. We're here for this, and it's just not good. I would never ever recommend anyone going into another stream mentioning us. I would never want anything along those lines. Like, if you go to another stream, like, be there with the streamer. spend time with the streamer, pay attention to the stream, talk about things with the chat, that kind of thing. Where did this girl go? There she is. Here's your leather. Got gored by a boar. Must have been a lot of hard work. He's a very dear friend, isn't he? I just like to help. The water skin belongs to all. When a farmer from a nearby village east of here. Oh, I've heard about him. My daughter Kinga mentioned him. I think she's infatuated with him. She'd better be interested in someone like you. You're very resourceful. Thank you. Here you go. The water skin is like new. You can find Kinga near the farm. She takes care of the sheep, but behave yourself. I will. Thank you for your help. Why are you telling me where your daughter is? I want to know what Dagobert's selling. Because he might have flaxseed. He has cabbage seed. Planted in the summer, collected in autumn. We are in summer. Needs a bag for sowing it. Buy. How much fertilizer do I have? I have 3. Here. There. Cabbage I wanted to get. I need to do some farming every little bit because it ends up helping bring up my farming. Is flaxseed good, or do you need it for something? Wait, did he have flaxseed and I missed it? Flaxseed's good because flaxseed you use to make linen. Show me your wares. No, he had beetroot. Wait. Me planted in spring, collected in. Buy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go now. Goodbye. How much coin do I have? I have 19. I'm like broke. Whatever. It looks cool at night here. Yeah. This game is fake, lol. She's too old to still be alive in the medieval time. I mean, you're not wrong. I want to get back on the road. This road. I probably should just sleep, but we're going to try and get back. I don't want to be chased by wolves or anything. I'm a little worried about that. I could always run to the river if I have to. Stupid deer. It's a fox. Yeah. You'll say almost anything. I do need to get flaxseed at some point. And now the zombies come. Isaac was upset because I couldn't be a wizard in this. And I'm all like, I don't know if I'd want wizardry in this because it wouldn't be true to what the game's about. Though, I would like it if you were able to use magic to some extent and it was like low-level magic type stuff. That'd be kind of cool. I want a good fantasy, like, I want a game like this where there's like a fantasy element to it. Where I can be a wizard. That'd be cool. But I'm not sure what you could do with it. Maybe you'd have to water crops, and maybe there'd be a spell that could like make a little rain cloud that water the crops or something. Maybe a spell that could enrich the earth and make your crops more plentiful. Like simple little things. Like a hedge wizard kind of level of stuff. I still think it'd be cute, but I don't see that happening. And the closest thing I'm going to get to that is, what is it called? Rune Factory? Which I've never played, and I've heard that I need to play. But yeah. Have a tiny torch spell so you can see a little at night. Yeah, like a little like light spell or something. I would want it object-based, where you'd create the magic, but you would need some sort of material component in order for said magic to exist. Is this game worth it? So far, it's still early access. It definitely has some stuff that it needs working on, but I do enjoy it. Graphically, it looks good. I like the look of this torch still. I don't need the torch right now, though. It's not dark enough. Ooh, pretty night sky. I've been enjoying it, and I've been playing it quite a bit. So, if that says anything. I have not gone far enough into it to see everything it can do. I have not seen what village life is like because I have not yet managed to convince anyone to move with me, but I think it's also because my reputation for my dynasty has not been high enough. I have also restarted the game 4 times now because I keep on trying to find that sweet spot of what I like, and I think I finally found it. By default, the game is 3 days per season. Every season, things age, things advance a little bit. You can customize your play a bit when you start a new game. There's an option to customize. I changed it to be 6 days. As a result, I raised the tax rate to 1.5 the normal amount because I have more time to spend. And I made the animals more dangerous so that they deal 1.5 more damage than they used to. So the original setting is 1 damage. They had to do 1 times the damage. You can actually lower that to where they do a lot less. I raised it to where they basically do 50% more damage. Taxes are going to be 50% more expensive. I doubled the amount of time it takes for a season to pass because I felt like I needed a little bit more time. I have noticed that because I've told it that I need more time, there is a certain level of difficulty with regards to food. Because as soon as you go to sleep and a new season starts, your food and your water meter completely refills. Now that it takes 6 days, I need to be I need to pay more attention to what I have available for myself to eat, because I run out quicker. So yeah, overall, I really, really like what it's been giving me, and I like the game. I would say it's definitely worth keeping an eye on if you don't want to spend the money right now. I think if the Steam winter sale is still going, it's 20% off. That was one of the reasons I had picked it up. Oh, I can put this away. Fur boots. I don't need to carry those. It's extra weight. Put the fur away. How much fur do I have? 15. I have 30 leather. Holy crap. But yeah, no, I enjoy it. Like, there's enough in here to enjoy. I'm gonna collect my onions. Okay. Now, I still don't know for sure, but I think crop rotation's a thing. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do. Come on. There. Just not sure if buying this one or Green Hell. Green Hell is gonna be... I don't know enough about Green Hell. Green Hell is gonna be more of a survival mechanic with enemies. This does not have enemies other than the critters that you hunt. If you're looking for something that's more challenging, you're probably gonna get that with Green Hell. Oh, shoot. Just realized I might have overdone that. You're going to get more of the challenge with Green Hell. If you're looking for something that's a little bit more relaxed and more about a basic management sim that people have described as something like Kingdom Come Deliverance, also like playing the Guild, but in first person, this is more that type of game. But if you're looking for the level of challenge where you can end up just dying from some disease or enemies, you're probably going to want Green Hell. I love how this music is so intensive, though. This is still very early access, though. It definitely has more than it needs to it. Did I just plant 4? I know this is a 5x5 field. I think I just planted 4. Yeah, because I thought I had enough beet, and it turns out I can't use the beet. Here. Onion, beetroot. Can be planted in spring, collected in autumn. Okay. Can be planted in there. Onions, I'm going to keep. I can use the onions, and I can actually cook with them now. We will do that later. I'll actually cook with this. I'm going to eat apples today. All right. Raiders coming in the next patch, so not so peaceful after all. Really? Oh, that'll be kind of cool. I was actually wondering if they're going to do that. Okay, so they're definitely adding a lot. That's nice to know. Thank you, Presley. Yeah, no, they've been making some decent advancements from what I've ended up seeing. I have not kept a close eye on this. I came literally, I was given a $50 gift card by a friend for Christmas, and I was all like, I'm gonna buy something for myself that I want to not necessarily stream. And originally, I didn't know what I wanted. I was actually looking at Horizon Zero Dawn, but I'm more into fantasy element type stuff than I am into sci-fi. Even though I probably will play that eventually one day. But I picked this one up and I started playing it the same night, and I picked it up because it had such good reviews. And I will say, after playing it just the first night, it was good enough that I was like, you know what, I'll stream it for a bit and see what happens. And people are enjoying watching it, so hell, why not? Frida. So her affection with me is at 50 and her approval's at 86. I want to tell you something, beautiful lady. I admire you. Look beautiful today. I want to tell you something. Did anyone ever tell you that you have beautiful eyes other than me? I want to tell you something. Okay. Haiti, have a minute. How have you been? Approval +0. Okay, goodbye. Wait, you guys are new. Hey, do you have a minute? Nice weather we're having. Hey, okay. Hey, do you have a minute? I recently got into hunting. Got any tips? Hey, do you have a minute? The AI definitely needs a little bit of improvement. There's a few things I've noticed as I was playing that need improvement. But again, early access. How's the job? How have you been? People always seem to like it when you say, how have you been? Most people do. Because I have run into some people that are all like, oh, fuck you. And I'm like, wow. Do you have... Unagast, I don't need you. Show me your wares. What do you have? Nothing. I'll go. Oh, I told him to move. Is that my future wife? Yes, Frida's my future wife. That's who I'm aiming for. Alwyn, come here. What is my smelliness like? 28%. Probably the work that people did in those centuries were hard to do, but the game itself is relaxing. Yeah. The game has a relaxing quality to it so far. I'm back and I did what you asked me to do. Here you go. Oh, he gave me 20 onion seeds. See, this, you didn't have a lot of trouble with that, did you? Let's see. The sower didn't have enough leather to repair the water skin, so I had to hunt down some wild animals with supplies, nothing special. So you create tools and hunt yourself? It's amazing. Women must adore you. Yeah, speaking of which, looks like you caught the eye of one shepherdess, you know? What do you mean? I'm talking about the daughter of the sower. Nice, going... First Dobromir, now Mira, now her. Come on, I doubt it. I'm just a farmer, and I've known Dobromir since I was a child. We grew up together. Don't you think I would have known if something would be going on? You're probably right. You have a keen mind after all. Exactly, about your hunting. Really impressive. Did you learn it by yourself? My father passed on some knowledge to me, and I hunted a rabbit under his supervision once. I envy you. My father only taught me how to work in the fields. Remember that ultimately you make your own fate. Yes, it makes sense. It's time for me to leave. Till next time. Wait for the next day. Into the wilderness. Wants me to hunt boar, fox, and make a building of hunting lodge. Hear everyone say you have beautiful eyes everywhere. That's so repetitive now. Yeah, I mean, all of the characters have repetitive conversations for the most part. There's nothing unique in that. Oh, when the local onion seed dealer, living that onion life. What do I like about this game? Kind of a little bit of all of it right now. I like the creation and the management aspect at the moment. The life management. Oh, fucking hell. Adelina, that's who I want. She's in her house. Heard the cat calling. Tiger. Tiger. Tiger's... That wasn't Tiger. It's not on our end. Tiger's usually quiet. You almost will never hear a meow. It's really rare. Carrots. Planted in spring, collected in autumn, or planted in winter. Onion. Rye. Needs a barn. Can be sown in the autumn and harvested in spring. Wheat. Sown in spring, harvested in autumn, sown in autumn, harvested in summer. Shit. Oh god no. I need something else to plant. Maybe up there. He should just have her, and then another, and another. Like Sims 3, he'll have as many as he can. All will fall to Dilly's devastating charm. Seriously. You have beautiful eyes. How are you doing today? Look at you, all loving me for that. Must be a random cat in this game. I don't think there's... I haven't seen a cat yet. I don't know. Yeah, usually you hear Bodhi meowing. It's possible, actually, Bodhi was meowing and I didn't hear it and you guys did. Speaking of which, hold on. Let me check Isaac's computer. Oh, yeah. God damn it. Okay. It was locked up. It was locked up trying to copy a file that it wouldn't copy over. I had to tell it to skip it. He has the best meows. Yeah, Bodhi is something. I love Bodhi. He is a very, very unique cat. Very much his own kitty. Very much his own personality that very much stands out. And I have been around many, many cats in my lifetime, and Bodhi is definitely a unique one. Ida, come here. Show me your wares. Damn it. I'll go now. Goodbye. Let me see if I can get one of these guys. I don't know if my reputation's high enough for this yet. How do I see my reputation? No workers, no workers, no workers. Wood demand. Oh. Dynasty reputation 155. I haven't seen the screen yet. Food demand. Development camp. Buildings limit. I'm allowed to have 8 buildings now. Okay. You. Gerald. I'm creating a settlement. Look. Hey, do you have a minute? How have you been? Hey, do you have a minute? I just got back from working. I've just got back from working in the field. Do you have a minute? Just got back from working in the field. My God. How have you been? How's the job? I hope you're doing all right. Adelbert. Approval 97. I'm creating a new settlement and looking for good people willing to join me. Sounds like what I was looking for. With pleasure. Great. See you there. We have our first person. Your inhabitants need a house, but not only that, it's necessary to have a food storage so they can get food from it, and a resource storage from which they can get wood to keep their house warm. Oh. Does that mean I need, like... Why would it limit how many buildings you can make? That's balls. Well, the higher your reputation is, your dynasty reputation is, the more buildings you can have. He's homeless. We have to make him a house. Can I just give him my house? Open details. Assign a workplace. Workshop. Resource storage. Food storage. Here, do food storage. Assign a worker. Select profession, storekeeper. Assign a workplace. He's a storekeeper, and he's homeless. We gotta make him a home. You still don't like it? No more limitations in games? You'd end up growing too fast. I can understand the limitation. The idea is you're supposed to get the neighboring people to understand who you are, to like you enough to respect you, to be able to give you enough land and to recognize you as creating your own thing. The whole thing is about creating your dynasty, making your dynasty bigger, better, more important, more influential, and then making your town bigger. It also means you have to sit and consider what you are building. And I'm fine with that. Now, trying to dig up that stump. Gives you a log. We're gonna give him another house. We'll put it right here. I need how many logs? Building house. 6 logs. 5. Transfer. Now I'll put them right here. Building, building, house, small house. You can be right next door to me. I need logs and sticks. When I started the game, I could only have 4 buildings. Logs. 4. There. So I've definitely gone up in what I can do. And you can upgrade. So when I first started playing it, the one thing I didn't notice, because the game doesn't tell you, if you right click while holding the hammer, you can change what the hammer does. Its default is building. You can also repair, you can upgrade, you can downgrade items, and you can completely destroy. Upgrading means even though they're all wattle walls, you can eventually get them to stone. You can also, there's 2 upgrades for the buildings at the moment for the look of it. And I kind of like that. It's kind of cool. Some lighting is really good. Yeah, I really like what it's offering at the moment. I need more logs. There was a lot more trees here. I actually cut them all down, and once I got the workshop, I was able to start building myself shovels, and I've been digging up the logs. Here. Just take all of the... I'm probably going to need all the straw. This is why I've been gathering a bunch of this stuff. Glad I had an extra hammer on me. So you can downgrade them? You don't usually see that? Yeah, I like the fact that you can downgrade them. I need more sticks. I need more sticks. This is what happens when I use all my sticks to make fucking things. Where's Adalbert? Fuck. Need more sticks. Are these sticks? No. No. Need sticks. I mean, there's sticks all over the ground, but if you pick up the ones that are growing up. The other way to get a hold of sticks is cut down trees, and as you trim, like the first chop before you turn them into logs is, this is sticks. First chop before you turn them into logs is, clearing all the sticks off of the tree, and you get a bunch of sticks that way. It's not enough to build the homes. You have to collect more sticks outside of that. Here are some stones. Might as well grab stones. I'm afraid to assign Adalbert that house because that one's mine, and I'm worried if I assign it to him, the game will suddenly be all like, you can't take anything out of that chest because then it's stealing. And I'm all like, but that's my stuff. I need a log. I need logs. You can use Daub to upgrade Wattle Log. Yeah, I've seen the Daub. Or use Limestone to upgrade the stone to make them better. I'm very, very curious about where this game is going to go ultimately. I've really liked a lot of it, and I've been finding little bits and pieces out as I've been going on. Oh my god. Put some of this back. 4. This is the fastest I can move now. I'm gonna grab sticks on the way. Stick. That's a rock. I think I need to be near trees to find sticks, honestly. Damn it, I ran out of sticks. So you have a decent amount of straw here. This house is yours, but you're stealing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could just try it. Here, management. Minus 16%. Open details. Manage. Here, assign him a house. Select a building. There's no building. That's why. So you kind of want to build a house prior to grabbing someone, I guess. Whatever. So picky. Here. This house is going to be done in 2 seconds. There. Okay. Management. Assign him a house. Simple small house. Assigned to a house. Why is his mood so low? Why does he hate his mood? Building. Other. I'm gonna make some fences. I need sticks for this. Fuck. Here. Look, this is gonna be mine. Not enough resources. God damn it. Yeah, this house is yours, but you're gonna just fucking yell. I need food soon. I need to cook. That's what I need to do. No, come here. Come here. Stop it. Fucking hell. There we go. Usually I've noticed that feathers will drop when you chop a tree down, especially. I have a feeling they just lie around where trees are. So I just pick them up for when I'm making arrows eventually. I know that's gonna be a resource for arrows. Get it back over here. This house is yours, but you're stealing. I gotta move so slow. Gotta put the logs. Here, log. I don't give any of these people yards. Why did I not give these people yards? Here. Other. Fence. Simple. Doesn't get any. Doesn't get a yard. Here, you get this yard. This is your yard. Congratulations. This is what you get. I don't have any more sticks. Done. Done. You just assign a villager to a hunter's lodge and yield 60 feathers per day. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to build a hunter's lodge at some point. Some point. I mean, I could probably just grab more people now. I haven't actually done anything. Let me see. Management. Aldbert. It's going up. His mood is improving. Wood demand. 0.5 per hour. Fuck! Look. Am I supposed to, like, do woodworking, or am I supposed to make, like, firewood? Firewood. Fuck. Supposed to make firewood? Let's find out. Here, let me make... Let's do 3 logs. I'm gonna do this. Craft firewood. I should have done more. I don't know why I did only 1. Craft firewood. Okay. All right. Let's put stone in here, straw in here, firewood in here. I have 99 berries. Just sell the fucking berries. I need the berries. I need food. Where's Adalbert? Why is he not here? Is he in here? No. Here. Berries. Go. Probably sell all those. Meat. Onion. Soup. Yeah, transfer. Give me the soup. Eat that. I don't have any sticks. I need roasted meat for this. God damn it! Do we know if trees grow? Since Presley's giving me information. Do trees actually grow in this world? Like, if I don't touch this spruce branch, will that eventually become a spruce tree? I've been wondering that. My assumption has been yes after many seasons. Or at least maybe after 4 seasons. Where's my rabbit trap? There it is. Bunny rabbit. Wait, sticks. I don't desperately need... I mean, I do need the sticks. I like the sticks being near the forest. I don't want to chop down every single tree around me because I do want, like, this little copse of trees to stay here. But you're still trying to figure it out, but for now, you can confirm trees don't grow back for at least 6 seasons. Holy crap. Yeah, they need to do something about tree growth at some point. 6 seasons seems a little excessive. Trees grow quicker than that. I mean, trees do take a while to grow, but they do grow quicker than that. Especially consider we're getting 3 logs per tree. Like, these trees feel a little younger than they actually should probably be. But, no trees means no twigs, which is why I don't want to get rid of them. Plus, I like the look of them. Twigs. I mean, sticks. Whatever. Gimme. Gimme. How many do I have? 14. Not as good as it could be. So fairly realistic. I mean, they probably should grow a little bit faster, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know how they would manage the growth of the trees in general. So, can't say either way. Like, these are small trees. I would almost say within 6 seasons. 6 seasons. Like 2 years, essentially. Or a year and a half. Okay. Yeah, no, that might actually work. I just realized. I'm like going... When you said 6 seasons, I was thinking 6 full season cycles. I don't know why I was thinking that when you said that. That was a little excessive. Give me this. He's getting better. Food demand 371.5. I'm assuming. Oh, we have 371 food. Demand is 1. 28 wood. Demand is 0.5. Let me actually see what the wood is. Few trees like the 28 wood. What is it counting then? Fuel for campfires can be crafted in hand. +1 wood. This is +2 wood. Oh, look at that. Okay. So +2 wood, so this is essentially equals to 16, and these are +1, so the plus 28. Okay. That doesn't add to anything, and neither does the straw. I get it. I get why you want certain buildings with certain things, because they're not just storage locations, they are also locations that actually house actual things. Okay. And you can use chests in any house. Okay. Because it's not considered stealing. Everyone's house is my house. Fuck all of you. Okay. Holy crap, look at that onion seed. Beetroot. Can we plant in spring, collect in autumn? Why don't I see him? Where the fuck is he? Actually, hold on. How much onion do I have of me? I have 21 onion. Roast 21 meat. We're gonna make 21 onion stews. Meat stews. Because you can turn the onion with the meat into a stew. So many little things to pay attention to. I have 2 people in the town that I could probably pull in over here now. Now that I can actually have people, I can probably get some people to live with us. So the more people you have, the higher your food requirement is going to probably be. And it's probably the same as wood. Yeah, I'm not even sure how the rest of this works. I don't even know where he is. I'd assume he walks around in my little area, but I haven't seen him yet. Cooking. Meat with gravy. Okay, while this is doing this, I'm going to use the bathroom. I will be right back, and I'm going to check his computer. We're only on 16? Holy crap. Problems of physics, computer constantly needing to be babysat just to move things over. I don't know if I'm going to be able to move every tiny little thing over. I think I've got what's necessary moved over. And we'll have to just take a look and try as we can. Bodhi, what are you trying to do? No, no. No, 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 no. Bodhi, the computer The top of the computer is not for you to be on. Cabbage is the best crop for now. Yeah, I'm trying to buy the cabbage, and I don't know who's selling the cabbage seeds. And I could have sworn that the first village sold them, but she's not selling them right now. I think. Let me see. Yeah, because I don't have cabbage seed, and it's driving me nuts. Bodhi. He's at 1%. Food demand, 371. Development, small farm, taxes 120, population 2, buildings 5 out of 8. Let's go and see if... Adds 25 food. Holy shit. Bodhi. Get... Bodhi. I have Bodhi in my lap, and he doesn't want to sit properly. He's just here. What are you trying to do, Bodhi? Plus 10 health. That's for me, though, I think. Fur and stick. There's a farmer in Danica. Do task for him later, so buy cabbage seeds when you meet him. Danica's over here. Danica. Ow! Ow, ow. High legacy. I have a Bodhi on my lap, except he's kind of hunched over my knee. I'm wearing shorts, and his claws are, like, gripping on my knee for some reason. Why are you gripping me? I have no idea what he's doing. Can we get a shout out for Legacy Gaming? Does it even work? There we go. Freya. I want to tell you something, beautiful lady. I admire your dedication for your work. You deserve the highest praise. Affection too. I want to tell you something. You know, having a lot of money like... I admire your dedication for your work. God damn it. I want to tell you something. Recently went hunting. You know, I like you a lot. I enjoy spending my time with you. I want to tell you something. No. Hey, do you have a minute? How have you been? Nothing. She doesn't like it when I ask her that. How's the job? I enjoy what I'm doing. You seem reliable. Maybe you can help me sometime. Do you have a minute? How's the job? She's at approval 96. I'll tell you something. I'll go now. One of these guys. Rainier. Hey, do you have a minute? Nice weather we're having today. There we go. Creating a new settlement. Sounds like what I was looking for. Pressure. Great to see you there. Edbert, I'm creating a... Let's see. Hey, do you have a minute? Recently got into hunting. Got any tips? +2. Do you have a minute? Nice weather we're having. There we go. Creating a new settlement. Sounds like what I was looking for. With pleasure. Okay. Management. We have 2 people. So, Rainier. Open details. Assign a home. There's no building. Everyone needs their own building? I can't just be all like, yo, shack up at multiple buildings? Fuck. Here, you can work at the workshop. You're a craftsman now. Oh, you know what? I should be looking at what they're good at, huh? Fuck. View details. Here. Food storage. Manage assignment. How do I even tell what he's good at? Edbert, open. I mean, he's good at a lot of things. Assign a workplace. You get to be in charge of resource storage, I guess. Oh wait, no, I forgot. Okay. We need to go build them homes. Your internet's struggling today. Ooh. You now have a constant minus 500 pottage production per season, which makes around 7,000. Oh god. So get cabbage. Okay. I'm gonna build out a little bit more. Like, I'm gonna put a house over here. Gimme. I have a buddy. He's being buddy. Why did I invite people to live here so quickly? Don't need to do that yet. Hey, how are you? You're like the only person I can see over here, and I don't know why. It's because I told you to work at the workhouse? Getting you a house, I swear. Don't hate me! No! Why is this so far over here? Building. House. Small house. We're gonna make 2 little neighbors that are next to each other. They're gonna be right over here. It's a log. I have a buddy. I know I've mentioned this, but he's still here. It's like he's not moving. The wire effects are cool, yeah. Ow. Ow, 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 the claws. Ow, the claws on the body. Body, what are you doing? Stop, leave the cord alone. He's moving his paw very lightly onto the cord for my headset. And I'm all like, stop it. If you're new to the channel, Bodhi is our loving little black kitty. Black and white. He's like a tuxedo cat, but he doesn't really have the tuxedo look to him. He's got like a white stripe on his nose here. We got a cartoon image of him for our BRB screen. Where is that? There he is. See, he's up there. That's the buddy. But anyways, that's who's on my lap at the moment. He's a short-haired cat, but he's kind of got a certain amount of fluff to him. There. I'm gonna have those two like that. It's just the way he is. God, that must hurt. Well, it's a Bodhi. Need a log. No. Yeah, boy. He's so happy right now, though. The cute kitty from the art picture. There's actual pictures of him on our Discord channel, if you haven't seen it. Like, there's also Isaac posts pictures of him on Twitter on occasion, and I think Isaac has a... What is that account? The one where you post photos? The one that everyone uses that I don't use, so I can never remember the name of it. Anyways, he only posts photos of Tiger and Bodhi in that one. Hi, Bodhi. Your cats act like a doggo. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's pics of the Discord. Bye, Legacy. Go and enjoy the lurk. Your back hurts. Ugh. Yeah, I know that feel. I'm enjoying this game. Like, every time I touch it, there's like a little bit more that I enjoy about it. My only problem with having a lap Bodhi is that my foot starts going to sleep, and at some point he's going to have to be forcibly ejected onto the floor because I can't hold him for that much longer. Yeah, Instagram. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you. Isaac has an Instagram profile, and the only thing he posts on it is pictures of Tiger and Bodhi. Like, I even asked him, I was like, why do you have Instagram? And he's all like, oh, it's just for Tiger and Bodhi. I'm like, oh. I need a new computer chair, and I need to research. Legacy is probably one of the best ones to ask about that, because I know he did a bunch of research for his. Like, you could not go wrong sitting there and just asking him what he thinks about what chair. And I know he's lurking, but like, go hit him up on his stream at some point too. Like, he streams Monday nights and Friday nights. But yeah, he has a new desk chair, and he said he did extensive research on which one he wanted. I need to put in some effort and time to look into different types of chairs to get us new ones here. I need one a little bit more than Isaac does. But Isaac also needs a new one. Definitely not a flicker. Not a flicker. Oh. But, yeah, they're, a good desk chair definitely takes some research. I don't like buying them online, but I think I'm going to have to this time, which is why I'm going to have to do some research, because I prefer to be able to sit in them and determine whether or not I like it. All right. Bye, Amaya. Thank you for coming. Let me get some more. I do want to play some more Dark Forces today, because Dark Forces I'm only about halfway through, it turns out. And I want to make sure that I continue on moving forward with it. I did also find a image that I wanted to share with those who had seen it yesterday. Dark Forces frustrates me, and at the same time I like it so much. Let's get rid of this one. So the reason I built over here is I needed a big wide flat space of land, and I seem to have the most space over here. Originally I built on the other side of the village, and then afterwards when I played it again I built over there, and there's a lot of land over there, but it's still hilly. This side, there's a whole lot of flat space, and it's not hilly enough that you could very easily continue moving with it. Or you can continue building and not have a problem. Thought I had another log idea right there. Stick. Ooh, berries. Berries. Stick. Maple branches. Alright. Bodhi, my foot, I swear. You're gonna look for a fat person's chair? I'm like a bit more comfortable. I mean, you're probably not wrong there. I'm out of straw. Fuck. Always need more straw. Bye, Alpha Pine! See, so you're not going to be back until after 2021. Bye, and Happy New Year then! I need to move a Bodhi, and I need to check on Isaac's computer. Bodhi, I love you. But my foot is literally tingling. I gotta check on Isaac's computer. Sorry, guys. 1 sec. Oh, yeah. I think Isaac's old 2 terabyte, and I don't remember, but I think I copied over everything from his original old C drive to it, because there's folders in there that are all Windows like folders, but that was not his Windows hard drive. So I don't know. So I'm nixing on doing certain folders. That's why I was gone for a little bit longer than I wanted to, than just standing up. Oh my god, my entire foot. I actually was not standing up long enough for my leg, because my leg is tingling and doing that whole it's asleep but hurting. Thanks, buddy. This is the price of having a Bodhi in your lap. This is what happens. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. More sticks, more sticks, more sticks. Broadleaf. I'm gonna need the broadleaf. I should probably pick it up. I'm gonna need it when winter hits. Oh. I was leaving to go get straw. So I wanted to give you a reason to spend $199 on a chair. Comfort. I don't like spending that much on anything including chairs, if I can help it, but with how often Isaac and I spend in our chairs, if I find one that's worthwhile and if it has really good reviews, then yes, I would consider getting it. I would very much. I prefer cheaper ones, but I think our current desk chairs lasted us for 3 years, I want to say. Maybe 4? 3. I'm trying to think how long I've been over here. I think I'm running out of straw. No, there's all in here. I'm definitely picking the hell out of it. So did the reeds respawn, I wonder? I never paid attention, but it definitely doesn't look like they're going to. Which means I'm going to have to run up and down the river looking for more. Shit. Alright. Reeds take 2 to 3 seasons. Okay. So at least they do come back. That's not too bad. It could be a lot worse. I think I want to keep this tree here. Like, this is my barrier. That's the border. Meat with gravy. Yeah. Fuck. Tiger! All right. Bodhi was trying to play with Tiger. Tiger didn't want to play, so Tiger threw himself on top of Isaac's computer on the keyboard And I was trying to get him off before he stopped doing what was taking me fucking forever to do. So I did manage to say something loud enough that it spooked him, and he promptly turned around and jumped off, but I had to double check Isaac's computer to make sure it wasn't fucked over. It's fine. It actually needed me to prompt it to do something else. All right. One house complete. I know you're upset. I think you need to build houses prior to. God damn it. Don't I have another wooden hammer? No, I didn't make another one. Get an iron axe when you can. Iron axe plus woodcutter, level 2, 2 swings for a tree. Yeah, I kind of figured it was going to be something like that. No, iron tools, period, I figured was going to be a good idea. Come on. Stamina, let's go. How's this game? You just saw it on Steam thinking about getting it. I'm enjoying it. I've been enjoying it. It still has a lot of work that still needs to be done, but it is very much playable and it is very enjoyable right now. Apparently we're getting raiders in one of the next patches I've heard, so that means we're going to be having actual challenges with the environment more so. I have not played beyond a single year being changed. I did notice that the one time I played beyond the year being changed that it is possible that you do have events that are automatically enabled in the game, which can make things more difficult. Like the certain seasons will be more difficult to manage depending upon weather, environmental changes. Like the summer was hotter for me on the one time I had played it. I've restarted it twice now. I'm trying to find the sweet spot because you can customize how the game functions. Normally a season takes 3 days. I haven't hit late game yet. This is the furthest I've actually gone before. But a season normally takes 3 days. I've originally changed it to be 4. I shouldn't have taken those logs. I originally changed it to be 10 days. I'm sorry, 10. Since then, I have restarted again, and I changed it because 10 days was way too long, and I've changed it to be 6 days. So I've doubled the amount of time it takes for a single season to go through, and it feels like it's hit a good sweet spot for me. And I do like the fact that the game does let you make those kinds of changes. I've also, in addition to doing that, I've increased the amount of money that I need for taxes to 1.5 times the normal amount. And I've increased it, well, 50% more. How much actual content is in it? As far as I can see, quite a bit. We have full-on management of our town. At the moment, we have 2 homeless people. And 1 person that's okay at the moment. You can go to different villages, find people who don't really have any settled location, get to know them, get them to like you. At the moment, as far as I can see, the AI system's really, really simplified. You kind of go up to them and you're like, how are you? And you say that multiple times every single day until they like you enough. And then you turn around and you're all like, want to live in my village? And they're like, okay. And apparently you need a house before you do that. So don't make my mistake, because I have 1 homeless person at the moment. I'm desperately trying to build him a home. So that he can actually, like, be happy with life. Because right now he's not. Did I cut this one down? No, not that one. Where's the other one I cut down? Shit. Maybe it is this one. No. Getting logs. I'm just getting rid of the stumps. But it does have a decent amount of content. Farming AI is broken in your game. They don't harvest or sow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's still early access. I don't exactly expect it to be perfect. So far from what I've seen, it's been pretty decent. I have found my own mistakes. I found issues with it. One of my issues I found is you can unlock recipes under technology as you get better and better at stuff. My biggest thing that I did not like was here early on, I bought, in the past time I was playing it, a small wicker basket. It takes 5 sticks to make, gives you a basket that you can sell for 4 coins. Unfortunately, you can sell the raw materials of the wicker basket, which is 5 sticks, for 5 coins, which means you actually make more money selling the raw material than the actual completed basket. I don't know if there's a way to change that later on, but it annoyed me enough that I was all like, okay, whatever. Here, so this is his house. He now has a home. So they have homes. We will not ask for someone else. So can they get wives, or do I have to invite women folk to be here? Do I have to go up and be all like, hey, you, whammon, join my town? And then they're all like, okay. Come here. So, I heard Bodhi just meow just now. Stop. Okay. No. Yeah, that's a Bodhi. Bodhi's in the hallway, meowing at whatever, probably Tiger. My axe is gonna break again. How many buildings do I have now? I'm allowed 8 buildings total. I have 7. You need to increase your dynasty in order to have more than that. This rabbit trap's gonna break. That's fine. Other trap. Rabbity trap. There we go. I want to put this wood in here. Get approval to 100%, then you can start flirting. Oh. What? Get approval to 100%, then no, I haven't needed to 100%. I've already been flirting with Freya, and she does not need to be 100%. Unless I need to get her up to 100% for me to request her to marry me. Because right now it says I have no chance for her to marry me. But her affection for me is really high. So that might have been a thing in the previous build, I don't know. You can make roads. I do like that you can make roads. I made the fence. I made these buildings. This is our current settlement. I don't have the ability to make walls, per se, yet. You make stone fence. Oh, you can make a palisade. Look at that. You can eventually make a stick fence. You can upgrade. You can destroy things. I don't think this is my house. It's not. My house is here. I will eventually upgrade my house to a bigger house. Apparently, if you destroy buildings, you do not get any of your resources back, and that is something people are requesting. Fertilizer, I have 2. 2 fertilizer. I need cabbage. I need straw. Stone. Oh shit, I'm full up in here. The hell? No feathers? Let me go put this meat away. Hello. Hi, Albert. Mood. Hey, do you have a minute? Nice weather we're having. Approval, 10%. That's nice. Tell me why is his mood only 2%? Tell me something about yourself. He likes farming and gathering, I'm guessing. Is that what that is? Whatever the first one is. Which is under skills. This one. He likes... I dropped my water bottle. Yeah, no, the music just cuts off like that, too. I don't know why. It's only that particular soundtrack cuts off like that. So he likes farming. Is there a way to tell you to go farm? He wants me to build a hunting lodge still. The game wants me to build a hunting lodge. Bodhi. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish out the day, and then we are going to swap over to Star Wars Dark Forces. Because I'd like to get at least 1 or 2 missions done today. I might need to reference a manual for it, depending on how intensive those missions end up getting. I'm hoping not, but I mean, it's definitely the last ones have definitely proven I've needed one, because I'm just not picking up the clues that are in it. Is Bodhi named after a Star Wars character? Bodhi Rook? No. Bodhi was originally, when we found him, we got him at a shelter. There's a no-kill shelter near us that we ended up finding him at. Normally, I prefer to look in like pounds or something where the cats are kind of like on a set limit, because I'd rather rescue one of them. We found Bodhi at one of the shelters. We originally went just with the intention of, because I told Isaac for a while, I said, when we get more settled, I really want to get another cat, because I think Tiger could use a friend. And that's what we kept on saying for a long time. We're all like, Tiger needs a friend. And finally, Isaac said, okay, fine, let's go to the shelter and just look. And we went, and originally I was looking for a younger kitten, because my intention was find a kitten, because Tiger will probably take to a kitten more, will end up wanting to be like the teacher mentor of said kitten. And all the kittens at the shelter were adopted. They all had little signs on them saying that they were adopted, not available, not available. And I was looking, and I was trying not to get an older cat, because an older cat, we didn't know how Tiger was going to react. So we were trying to find at least something. And we kept passing by Bodhi's cage, and Bodhi was sitting in his cage. And I have a picture of him still from that first time that we found him. He was sitting in his cage, and he was just head down, moping. He was actually sitting in his little box on top of his kitty litter. Looked depressed as hell, just sitting there, would not move, just sitting. Wouldn't move, wouldn't make eye contact, nothing. After a while, Isaac finally went up to him. He was named Lucas at the shelter. And Isaac said, I want to take a look at him. And we asked if there was a place where we could take a look at him. And we took him into another room. And my first intention when I petted him was, I was like, wow, he's not really soft. He's kind of coarse fur. Turns out it was coarse fur because of whatever he was eating there. And he's a really soft kitty. But he was just very silent. And the reason why he was named Bodhi was Isaac wanted to name him. And Isaac said, he's so calm, I want to name him Bodhi, like the Bodhi tree. Because he was thinking of Buddha and meditation. And I told Isaac, I said, don't name him that. You don't know what his personality's like. You've only just met him. He's all like, I want to name a cat. I've never gotten to name a cat. I want to be the one to name the cat. So I relented. And I said, you really should wait to see what his personality's like and come up with a name based off his personality. And Isaac insisted, no, he wanted to name him Bodhi. So we got the name Bodhi. And when he came home, he promptly hissed and went crazy and just did not like it. The house. He didn't like anything because he was brand new to everything. When he managed to get into the basement, when he slinked off down there, he climbed up into the rafter area and kept on hiding up in the ceiling. And since then, when he's gotten to know us and up till now, Bodhi is just one insane cat who makes a shit ton of noise, who demands that we pay attention to him, acknowledge him. But Tiger's lost weight because of him, because he forcefully makes Tiger jump around and exercise. Bodhi is not calm. But like, Bodhi was named after the Bodhi tree because Buddha meditated under it and was calm in meditation, blah, 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 blah. That was his original idea. Anyways, that's the story of the Bodhi.